Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be militant.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's
Dallas Multipass.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bipper.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got him. Caesars, my winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. Bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, yeah. Bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out,
CIP's coming live on VIP, heard the nightlife don't run for right now.
Please welcome your 2026 Denver Broncos. Will Levis to kick off for the
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson ready for some preseason football. Should be a wet one. Off we go from Denver. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. 11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That is Ferguson in motion. Out of the gun, here's a give to Algier. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
2nd down, Prescott. He'll get this out wide. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now going to get a stoppage, injured player. Oh, it's CeeDee Lamb. who is shaken up. On third down, Prescott. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. But for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles, and there's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready!
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. First and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, my son!
Here's Dobbins. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Deron Bland with the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Play action now. It's Nix. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
2nd and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready! Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion, man.
To throw is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And the Broncos are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. And he's in. Thomas Fedoni. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Cowboys 0. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
It's certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just getting in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week 1 playing the full game in a full live environment. So this was the next step. You got practice to get your body right, then you have a couple preseason reps to kind of take that next step, all leading up to being healthy and ready to go come week 1 of the regular season. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going, short game.
On play action, here's Dak. All alone, Ferguson, the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll try and get there on the ground. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Moving outside the pocket, he'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Forced out wide. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Flush to his right. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll take this one in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. For the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Broncos move out on top. 14-0.
14. Cowboys nothing.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Cowboys First down.
There we go.
They'll run on first down with Algier. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. So, from 37, here's second down and 9.
At the 37-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Prescott from the gun on third down. This one, deep downfield for Mingo. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Throwing is Nix. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. He's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Yeah, here we go. I take point.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up second and 8.
On second down, it's Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of 7.
It's third down coming up.
Third and 2.
They'll run the toss here with Blue. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on third and 2.
First down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That complete to Algier. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
And it's third down.
shotgun snap for Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
A give up the middle to Algier. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
Second down, Prescott. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Number 84.
Prescott. He'll try to run for it. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, Cowboys.
Dak going to give this to Blue. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Dak. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one will be from 37 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Cowboys get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott thanks the rain might not be as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down as we get set for this second half. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down.
Let's go now.
Stidham. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard
From the 31, here is 2nd and 3.
At the 31-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. He's inside the 35. And he will score. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. Broncos move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Cowboys 3. Will Lutz.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Whoa! Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with blue. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Get it! 19 target.
Back to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
That's taken on this side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. On the ground, this is Harvey. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
It's a gain of 29.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Stidham, forced to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Stidham to throw on 2nd down. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
3rd and short. Here's Stidham. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shot of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard
Cowboys
line.
offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll run with blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 9.
Here we go.
Here's Hooker. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going from here.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. Has some room inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
4 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard
Throwing
line.
on first down, it's Stidham. This one complete right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
Throwing is Stidham. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll bring up second and goal.
Really nice job there defensively, adjusting on the fly. They loaded up with a lot of big bodies to stop the run. And then it was the big tight end that tried to leak out towards the back of the boundary.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kendre Miller, touchdown Broncos. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Broncos will add one more onto their big lead.
Cowboys 3. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a first and 10.
Ready?
A run with blue. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
So there's more. factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see
he is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. John Franklin Myers in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing is Hooker. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Allen gonna get it again. Open space to the 35. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 36
yards.
yards.
Big-time play for the Broncos. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Stidham gonna throw on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. His throw on 1st down is gonna be incomplete. On the handoff, it is Allen. And he's into the end zone. LaQuint Allen. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Lutz for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Broncos add on to their already sizable lead.
42, Cowboys 3. Will Lutz.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Yeah! Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This is Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Off he goes. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. A give. Here comes Blue. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Hooker. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
It's caught Mingo with the grab. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Cowboys first down.
Bronco 80.
A 5-yard gain.
Hooker.
On the play.
Now a screen set up for Blue. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hooker to throw.
22-yard line.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Loss of 6 yards.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot.
He'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
That's good for a Cowboys.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Get it.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Broncos 42, Cowboys 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. It's been 2 weeks and 2 strong performances in this preseason so far. The backup's going to try to finish things off here. They'll run with the former Golden Domer, Audric Estime. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 33, here's 2nd down. Once more, it's Estime. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Another run, and again, it's Estime. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Let's go. Over.
Throwing is Stidham. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be third. They need one.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Allen. And he'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by. Like we used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
They'll run on first down with Esteban. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Set. Rig it. Hawk, set, go.
On the ground, it's Esteban. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's a run. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Carry now for Allen. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Come on, ready.
They'll try it now with Miller. To the pylon, he's in. Andre Miller, touchdown Broncos. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos stretch things out even further.
Broncos 49, Cowboys 10. Will Lutz to kick
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll step up and run, and he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
The Cowboys first down.
Back to throw. Open down the field is Schoonmaker. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. time has expired in this fourth quarter. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that second win here in Week 2. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.
bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now.
You have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps.